Everyone says the same thing the moment you mention buying a used BMW. Money pit, expensive to maintain, run away. And look, they're not completely wrong. There are plenty of BMWs out there that will drain your bank account faster than a broken slot machine. But there are also BMWs sitting on lots and in driveways right now that are genuinely bulletproof, deeply satisfying to drive, and going for a fraction of what they should be. Because buyers don't know what they're looking at. I'm Hank, and I've been wrenching on cars for over 20 years. Welcome to SUV Hype. Let's get into it. Number 5. BMW E39 5 Series, 1997 to 2003, 528i and 530i only. The E39 5 Series is one of the most beautiful sedans ever built. Full stop. It still looks like a proper luxury car today, and if you buy the right version, it'll run nearly forever. Here's the key phrase, the right version. Stick to the 6-cylinder models, specifically the 528i and the 530i. The 528i ran the M52 inline-six, described by BMW mechanics as one of the most durable naturally aspirated engines the brand ever made. The 530i used the M54, which won Ward's Engine of the Year in both 2002 and 2003. It's smooth, refined, and makes strong power without any of the turbo complexity that kills cars at high mileage. People on the Bimmerfest forums, parts sellers who talk to E39 owners every single day, say straight-faced that a well-maintained 528i is a 300,000-mile car. Before you buy, understand the cooling system. Plastic expansion tanks, water pumps, and thermostats are all wear items that should be proactively replaced around 80,000 to 120,000 miles. If the previous owner already sorted it and has documentation, you're in excellent shape. If they haven't, factor that cost into your offer. It's not catastrophic. It's just a known service interval you handle and forget. Stay away from the 540i. The M6 2V8 in that car is a different ownership experience entirely. The 6-cylinder cars are where the value lives. Average sale prices for well-kept E39 6-cylinder cars run $7,000 to $10,000. For that money, you're driving a European luxury sedan that handles better than most modern cars costing twice as much. This is the one where you show up and nobody knows what it cost you. Number 4. BMW X3 E83, 2007 to 2010, xDrive 30i. The first generation X3 has a reputation problem it doesn't deserve, at least not in the later years. When it launched in 2004, critics called it overpriced and underwhelming compared to the X5. Some of that was fair. But that reputation is exactly why these things are cheap now. And here's what people consistently miss. The 2007 model year changed everything under the hood. For 2007, BMW dropped the N52 inline-six into the E83, replacing the older M54. The N52 made 260 horsepower in the X3, the highest factory output of any N52-powered vehicle ever sold in the US. No turbos, no turbo lag, no high-pressure fuel pump failures, no intercooler plumbing, just a smooth inline-six paired to xDrive all-wheel drive. BMW Blog's X3 reliability ranking puts it plainly. The most reliable E83 is the N52 model. The known maintenance items are the electric water pump, a wear item on all N52 applications, and the oil filter housing gasket. Both are documented, both are affordable. Neither is a surprise if you go in prepared. The interior is Spartan by current standards. The styling hasn't aged gracefully. None of that affects how well it drives or how long it lasts. These go for $6,000 to $10,000 depending on mileage. For an all-wheel drive BMW with a proven naturally aspirated engine, that is a deal hiding in plain sight. Number 3. BMW 128i, 2008 to 2013. When most buyers search for a used BMW coupe, they look for a 3 Series. The performance crowd hunts for a 135i. Almost nobody searches for the 128i. That is exactly the reason to buy one. The E82 1 Series coupe is a small rear-wheel drive two-door with genuine hydraulic steering. The same communicative road-feel steering that made older BMWs legendary, and which the brand moved away from in later generations. Every BMW enthusiast who has spent real time in one says the same thing. This is the last truly pure BMW driving experience before the driver assist software took over. Now, the 135i gets all the attention. The twin-turbo N54 makes 300 horsepower, and it's genuinely fast. It's also genuinely complex. BMW forums are full of N54 stories about high-pressure fuel pump failures, injector problems, and turbo wastegates. The 128i sidesteps all of it because it uses the naturally aspirated N5 to inline-six, making 230 horsepower. That's E36 M3 territory, and in the lighter 128i chassis, the N52 feels sharper and more alive than in heavier applications. Endurance racing teams actually campaigned the 128i in IMSA Continental Tire Series events and won at the NASA 25 Hours of Thunderhill, choosing it specifically because of the N52's durability under sustained load. That's real-world validation. The 135i gets the demand, which means the 128i sells for less, despite being a better long-term ownership decision. Manual examples are rare and worth the premium if you can find one. Clean 128i coupes sit between $8,000 and $14,000. The turbocharged 135i of the same vintage costs more and is considerably more fragile. Do the math. Number 2. BMW E903 28i 2011 N52 engine only. The year matters here, and it matters a lot. The 2011 BMW 328i with the N52 engine is a very specific car, and it is arguably the most undervalued daily driver on this entire list. Starting in 2012, BMW transitioned the 3 Series to the turbocharged N24 cylinder. Early N20 models, 2012 through 2015, had documented timing chain guide problems, plastic guides prone to premature wear, potentially expensive if caught late. BMW fixed those issues for the 2016 model year, and J.D. Power gave the corrected 2016 3 Series a reliability score of 83 out of 100, quite good by BMW standards. But the 2011 E903 28i with the N52 avoids the timing chain drama entirely. There is no plastic guide issue to worry about on that motor. It is a naturally aspirated inline-six in a rear-wheel drive chassis with decades of parts availability and a massive independent specialist community behind it. You're not going to a dealer for every repair. Most buyers chase newer F30 and F31-3 series models because they look more modern. They walk straight past the 2011 E90, not realizing the engine under the hood is more straightforward and longer proven than what replaced it. Clean examples land in the $8,000 to $12,000 range. For a rear-wheel drive BMW sedan with a naturally aspirated inline-six and a documented reliability track record, that's a genuinely smart buy. Number 1. BMW E39 530i 2001 to 2003 M54 engine. We touched on the E39 at number 5, but the 530i with the M54 engine deserves its own entry at the top, because once you understand what this combination is, everything else on this list makes sense. The M54 3.0-liter inline-six won Ward's 10 Best Engines in 2002 and again in 2003. It runs a timing chain, not a belt. No forced induction, no variable displacement, no cylinder deactivation. Just a naturally aspirated motor that loves to rev and has been proven over hundreds of thousands of miles across multiple BMW platforms. The E46 3 Series, the E53 X5, and the E83 X3 all share this engine family. One parts ecosystem, rock bottom costs. What makes the E39 530i specifically the one to have is the combination. You're getting the best engine in the E39 range paired to one of the finest chassis BMW built during that era. Contemporary journalists consistently called the E39 the benchmark for mid-size luxury sedans. The 530i was the sweet spot of that lineup, not the complex V8 540i, not the slightly underpowered 525i, the 530i. The maintenance checklist is short. Cooling system components, water pump, thermostat, expansion tank are the main preventive service. Same story as the 528i. Oil filter housing gasket and valve cover gasket are known consumables on the M54, but neither is a major ordeal. Handle them once and move on. Late model 5.3. Examples from 2001 through 2003 are starting to attract attention from buyers who understand what they are, so prices are creeping up. Right now, you can still find clean, well-documented cars for $7,000 to $12,000. The window is open. The people who already own them aren't selling, and new buyers are slowly figuring out why. That's the list. 5 BMWs, the internet consistently ignores, priced below what they're actually worth, with engines that will outlast the payment on any new car rolling off a dealer lot today. The common thread across all 5 is simple: naturally aspirated inline-six, documented service history, cooling system sorted. Find those 3 things and you've found the right car. Drop your mileage and your model in the comments. I want to know what you're running. See you in the next one.